We are here with,
Mr. Stampone.
what grades do you teach and what classes?
I teach freshman level English.
Nice. So is this your first year teaching? How long are you teaching?
So this is my first year teaching. I did my student teaching last year at Northern Valley in Demarest, but this is my first year hired by a building itself.
So what hobbies or interests do you like doing after a long day of school?
The best thing to do after a long day of school is take a really long nap.
And why did you choose to be an English teacher?
So I decided to be an English teacher because I was always a reader growing up, and when I got to college, I decided that I wanted to do something I liked rather than something that's going to make me a lot of money. And so far, that choice has been paying off. I've been having a great time.
We're here with,
Mrs. Gomez, the new ELA teacher.
so is this your first year teaching, and if not, how long have you been teaching?
I'm very old. I've been teaching over 15 years in the high school and college level.
Do you have any expectations for this school year?
I feel like a big old freshman, and I have to get used to being in a new school with new people and a new place, but it's exciting. I'm excited to be here.
And why did you choose to be an English teacher?
I always like the idea of communicating and storytelling, and it's a great way for students to find their voice as they are writing their stories in the future as unfolding ahead of them.
We're here with.
Miss Kent, a math teacher.
How long have you been teaching, or is this like your first year teaching?
I'm going into my third year. I taught for a year in Nebraska, and then I taught a year in Florida.
How are you liking your experience at Lodi High School so far?
It's very different than the other states, but everyone here is very nice and friendly and willing to give me all the guidance I need.
What hobbies or interests do you like doing after a long day at school?
I go home and nap, and then I read romance mostly or build Lego sets.
I'm here with.
Miss Vivian Munoz.
And how long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching, this is my 17th year teaching. I was previously in the Irvington School District for 16 years. This is my first year here at Lodi.
How are you liking your experience at Lodi High School so far?
It's a change. It's a little bit different from what I'm used to, but I grew up in this town. I graduated from the school, so I'm happy to be here.
What hobbies or interests do you like doing after a long day at school?
I dog sit, and I have dogs, so I'm always in the park walking the dogs, and then I take care of my kids, and they have after school activities. So I'm back and forth with them for soccer, softball, basketball, karate, all those things.
We're here with.
Miss Blumenfeld.
How long have you been teaching, or is this your first year teaching?
I've been teaching, this is my 8th year of teaching.
All right. What classes have you taught previously, if any? And what classes are you teaching this year?
I've taught health and phys ed at the lower elementary level, middle school, and high school. This year I'm teaching freshmen and juniors.
What hobbies or interests do you like doing after a long day at school?
I like to spend time with my family, like to go for walks and go hiking.
We're here with.
Miss Laredo.
How long have you been teaching, or is this your first year teaching?
This is actually my first year teaching.
Right. What classes have you taught previously, if any, and what classes are you teaching this year?
So I'm currently teaching chemistry and one section of integrated science.
Why did you choose to become a teacher?
I chose to become a teacher because I had some really great teachers growing up and they really pushed me to do better and better myself in my education. So I wanted to help kids do the same thing, and I feel like I can.
We're here with.
Susie Rodriguez, the school nurse.
Do you have any expectations for this school year?
I would say just to have a really good school year, with lots of health and happiness and no fights.
and for everyone to just, have a great school year and learn a lot.
How are you liking your experience at Lodi High School so far?
So far, I really love it. I gotta say that this has been one of my probably easier jobs in the sense that, the patients don't have a higher acuity of care since I'm a nurse. I come from a hospital background in the emergency room where everything is life or death. We're here, not so much. So it's been really, really nice, and I think the students are great.
Why did you choose to become a nurse?
I chose to become a nurse. I knew I wanted to be a nurse when I was 16, actually. And it started out with a tough diagnosis that I got when I was a kid, and I just knew I wanted to also help other people, especially kids. So I like to deal with the pediatric population. So 10 years ago, I became a nurse, and I don't regret a single day of it, and I hope more of you guys become a nurse.